What's up, guys? I heard there was a trailer drop for the Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's Odyssey. I feel like I need to be very specific going forward because the Odyssey fandom is so blessed. News came out last week that why have I already forgotten this man's name? Jerry Bruckheimer? I believe it's Jerry Bruckheimer. He will be making an animated version of the Odyssey based off of Jorge Rivera Haran's musical, Epic the Musical, which if you know me, you know I'm obsessed with that. So that's exciting. And we still have, so this is Christopher Nolan's. Now we're going to have an animation. I feel like there was a third one. I don't know, but we're coming up winning. So with this drop, let's go ahead and check it out. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm gonna do a quick run through and then we'll talk about it, okay? Let's go.
Tell me what you remember.
A wife? A son? And then we won the war. Help me go home.
This is a household waiting for master. I want you to choose me. Ithaca's king is coming back.
No, he's not.
Okay, we're finally getting some speaking. Ooh, let me be quiet.
Like you're gonna find all these suitors in his house.
You're pining me for a daddy. You didn't even know. Like some sniveling bastard.
Who's looking after your wife and son?
Do you see?
My dad is coming home.
Bringing vengeance. Bringing it all.
I need everyone in this party dead.
I can still save them.
You're a man who needs to control his fate. But you cannot control this. That world is gone.
No one could stand between me and home. Not even the gods.
Okay.
I think he's asleep.
Okay, that looks really great, especially after the last trailer we saw, which did not, it was just more of like a teaser trailer. This looks amazing. I still have a gripe on the propaganda that directors choose to use in like our current timeline, where people are royalty today goes out of their way to like differentiate themselves, and the idea that like there's no color in like past ancient world or hundreds, thousands of years ago, like rich people, they're gonna seek all the color. So I don't like that propaganda. But outside of that, this looks fantastic. If some of you don't know, the Iliad is based off the Odyssey is based off of Homer's Iliad. The Iliad is a story about a man who goes to war for his king whose brother kidnaps another man's wife. Yeah. So they go to war for like 10 years against Troy, and he finally is like, the war is won, they're going home. Way back home, it's like a 6-day trip. This 6-day trip turns into like he's gone for like decades. His wife is at home trying to fight off a bunch of suitors. She's like, where's my man? Where's my man? Where's my man? Her man is fighting. He's like, I gotta get home to my wife and son. So that's the Odyssey. So let's go through and see what kind of piques my interest here. So I love this. Anne Hathaway will be playing Penelope. Okay. Telemachus, played by Tom Holland. Athena is Charlize Theron, I believe. So this scene looks to be after the war. They won the war so duplicitously. This is where the term of like the Trojan horse comes into play, where they go into, and I don't want to hear spoilers. The story is like thousands of years old. Like, get away from me. They put a bunch of men. They're like, guys, we've been fighting for like forever. We are tired. We want to go home. So we're going to leave you this gift though before we go home. And in that gift, it's a horse. And in the horse is a bunch of like soldiers. So they're like, oh, they surrendered. They're going home. Let's bring this gift in. They bring the gift in. The soldiers and the horse come out, sack the entire city. But hey, the war's done. Mad war crimes. When I say war crimes, all the war crimes that were committed to just be like retired. So yeah. Whew, that's some good graphics. Mr. Christopher Nolan, Mr. Batman. And here is Edward Cullen. In case you didn't know, I believe Christopher Nolan actually wanted him for Batman or wanted him to audition, something like that. And he said no, because you know how Edward Cullen is. Robert Pattinson. See, and then in my head, the Weekly Planet, in my head, I want to say Robert Pattinson. They ruined his name for me. But so this is sort of like his chance to work with Christopher Nolan. I hate all the gray. He's the bad guy, obviously.
I want you to choose me.
Penelope and her bow.
He's coming back. No, he's not.
So basically, he's been at war since his son was a baby. So maybe 2 decades. And a bunch of these dudes have come and be like, look, girl, you got to pick another husband now. And she's like, I'll finish when I've like finished building this like, it's bad that I'm trying to remember the story through plot, but she's like,
I'm supposed to choose a suitor to wear the crown. I said I would choose as soon as I weave this shroud.
I'm gonna make this loom, spin this, that thing. I don't know why the words are not coming to my head. She's like, as soon as I finish this, I'm going to, I'll pick someone. Mind you, every night she like undoes the threading she's done because she ain't trying to marry no one. She's waiting for her man to come home.
No, he's not.
So this is gonna be all their like battles that they go through, because it's not like he's just chilling somewhere. Is that John Leguizamo? Go John. But he goes through so much on the way home, so many adventures, trauma. Like, he's got 600 men. He took 600 men to war. Not one of them dies.
I took 600 men to war and not one of them died there. In case you needed a reminder.
I'm gonna leave it like that. But on the way back, monsters, giants, sirens, throne of course, the gods, all of that just end up blocking his way. And I wonder how far they're going to go with the ideas of gods, if it's just going to be more a metaphorical thing, or if they're going to, no, because we saw Athena. Okay, so gods exist. I wonder who they're going to have play Zeus and all of that, and if we'll see Prometheus. But yeah, this is definitely a Christopher Nolan. Him and the goddamn gray. Like, sir, learn what a color wheel is. But I'm gonna be there. I gotta go buy tickets. I don't think I've gotten tickets yet for the IMAX, but I'm in. It's a great ensemble cast. Mr. Zendaya's in there. So yeah, that's the Odyssey. I think I've kind of jibber-jabbered about it enough. I'm excited. Comes out July 2026, so that's dope. God, that feels like it's just time has just swept on by. But you know what? Let me just make sure. What is it? Jorge Rivera Harans. I'm pretty sure it's Bruckheimer, but I want to make sure it is. So let's Epic Viral the musical. Yeah, it is. It is Jerry Bruckheimer. Okay, I wasn't wrong. So yeah, that's gonna be dope. So yeah, the Odyssey fandom, the Greek mythology fandom, we are well fed and we are happy. And between this and the musical, I am excited. I love Greek stories, just ancient stories, gods and demons and all of that. And you know, some people might be like, yeah, the point of these tales is that you learn something, but many people wonder, does Odysseus ever learn anything? And if you know the story, you know why I'm saying that, because that man just wants to go home to his wife and his son, and anything in his way be damned. Be goddamn damned, and I am here for that. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to come home ASAP, watch this trailer, and share my reaction with you guys. So drop your comments, drop your thoughts, drop your comments. Are you excited? Are you an Epic the Musical fan? What is your life like right now with all of the rewards we're getting? Let me know. All right, guys. Bye.